is only war.
What is up, gents? 40k Dirtbags here. We got a 5-part series of the GT that we just came back from. Orks, Cult of Speed. We came in second place. We actually went undefeated because we did have a draw against Mark Hurdle, who's one of, if not the best Death Guard player in the world. That matchup was insane. I cannot wait to go over that list. That's on list game 5. But depending on which video you guys are clicking on, this is going to be the same intro for every single one. If you guys are new to the channel, appreciate it. Click on the video. There's going to be a 5-part series of every opponent that we're doing at the Battle to End Alzheimer's. Great GT. We do it every year. It's a huge fundraiser for Alzheimer's. And if you guys know anybody, it's definitely a great way to fundraise and donate and do all that stuff. The organizers are always great every single year. And shout out to Away Games for that. So guys, if you guys are new, we were #1 Death Guard player in the world last year, #1 Chaos Space Marine player in the world 2 years ago, #1 Grey Knight player in the world 3 years ago, and then this year we're already #1 best Orc player in the United States. We're maybe going for #1 in the world. We don't know yet. But yeah, so guys, appreciate it. Stay tuned for our quick sponsors, and then we'll get into the battle report based off the video you guys clicked. So guys, I appreciate it, and enjoy the video. And just wanted to give a quick shout out to these new logos. Cypher just came out, as well as Makari on a shirt. So if you guys like any of these designs, head over to the merch store. These shirts are legit. So go check that out, Sports Channel. And if you guys want that professional coach in your corner, especially before 11th edition, check out Patreon. All right, guys, thanks for clicking on the video. If you guys want to support the channel, stay tuned towards the end of the video where we'll go over all of this stuff, as well as any of the links in the description below for laser lines, shirts, and gear is in all the description. So stay tuned towards the end and enjoy the video. What is up, gents? So we got game 2 against our boy Tyler, who is with Aeldari. This is the new detachment. It seems pretty fun, honestly. It's a lot of 2OC, crazy shenanigans with movement. It's a detachment where all the red guys here have sticky. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, I don't know names. I know kind of what units do if I've played them before. So I'm just a prime example of you don't need to know the names or everything in the game to be good at the game. I think we're number 6th or something ELO ranked in the world. So prime example, don't know shit about the game. You have to know your army, core rules, and you can play the game very, very well. So we have Swooping Orks. I know them. It's a 10-man with the Bahara guy. Who comes down, uppy downy 6 inches for deep strike and just murders with the shit ton of guns. He's got 2 units of these guys that have the scout, precision, shit ton of shots, 2 OC. He's got the Warwalker that if he shoots you, I think it's like +1 AP or something with all the guns. He's got this crazy dude with the fight phase with the full 10-man unit with him. I think they scouts, but they basically just like they hit hard and they shoot good. In that unit. He's got the striking scorpion guy that just moves 24 inches and can still charge. 2 or 3 units of the uppy downy guys or jump guys. They move. The scorpions infiltrate and scout. He's got the fight first Chica with the 3 damage and a howling banshee unit, which I think gives her advance in charge. And then he's got this big-ass fire prism, the 2nd unit here, the Howling Banshee's there, and the 2nd fire prism. So 2 fire prisms for 10 killing, and then a ton of guns and attacks for everybody else. But this detachment, he can control it in any phase. So I think how it works is it's either at the beginning of the phase or in any phase he controls it, which is rare, and then it makes it sticky. Now, if I walk onto it, I don't control until the end of the phase, which is one of the rules that I learned in this game, because you control at the end of any phase. So if I walk on the objective that he has sticky and I walk on with 3 different units, I still technically don't control it until the end of the movement phase. So every time I walk onto it on a 2+, I take D3 mortals. It's basically just like a free mini grenade, which is really cool. So I was just walking on like all these objectives with everybody, just taking mortals fucking the entire game. It was nuts. But we're playing stepping stone deployment, so it's 20 inches up, 12 inches down here. Layout 6, which I freaking hate. It's taking hold, so just basic 40k. Let's go over our final deployment. So this is deployment final. It's got the Howling Banshees up front, the Striking Scorpions there, the big 10-man unit with the character there, the Flappy Birds there, the other small unit here. I don't know if They might be Flappy Birds too. No, they're just basic Guardians. Flappy Birds back there. The Scout 9 guys, I think there. Scout 9 guys over there. Uh, regular unit. These are all 2 OC. So these are the newer guys. The spiders back here. Big fire prism, swooping hawks go uppy downy, and the walker back there. For us, we didn't know what to deploy. Like, we're like layout 6, we hate layout 6, but this matchup also is not the best for Eldar, just because of the amount of wounds we have, the tankiness we have. Most of our stuff on the wall can win them on 2s or 3s. So yes, it's just a ton of chaff shots going into toughness 3 models. So our OC is 2 everywhere, his OC is 2, but not as many models. So again, it's a tough matchup. These big ass fire prisms, they could kill a bike maybe if I don't make my 5 up invuln save, or a Copta if I don't make my 4 up invuln save. So it is a tough matchup. But for us, we have a similar deployment. We just don't want to be shot at turn 1. So we have Gaz and all the 20 boys trying to hide back here. We have the commandos right there, so that way they can move up and get area denial, cleanse, whatever over there. We have our bikes over here that can try and advance up and get to this objective to try and get tempting target. We have the big old guy over here that can auto advance 18 because he's going to try and threaten up here with most of his army. We have Zod that can basically scout up into this little corner. He has so many shots that I know Zod is going to be the main focus that he's going to try and kill. And if I can keep Zod safe, I think I can win the game pretty easily because Zod can murder elves so easily. So his goal is to kill Zod. My goal is try and defend Zod as much as possible. So Zod probably should have been down here, but him being up here, I think is fine. It's maybe a trap, like, hey, if you come after Zod, I can come back after you. We'll see. I try to hide as much bikes as possible. I deep strike 2 Copta units because I couldn't fit them on the table without being shot on layout 6. And then the Dragsta's back here. Lone up guy up there. And then that's really the deployment. So we actually went first on this. Again, taking hold's not that bad for going first because it's just standard 40k. So as long as you can hold more than your opponent, you get 5 points for each objective. And then if you steal the objectives and try and deny them primary, that's really the whole goal of this list, is to deny primary and win on our primary with secondaries. That's 2 OC the entire list. So we basically creep up a little bit. I was considering, do I wall turn 1 and just kind of launch everything forward, but I kind of held back and I did launch my bikes up. I think I rolled a 5 for the advance. So them starting right here, they're pretty far spread out, so I didn't get as much of it in combat as I wanted to. But going from there, auto advancing 17 up to here, I was able to basically get a charge off on turn 1. I wanted to kind of block him from getting to the center, so I use these guys as, I don't know, the first wave of buffer. If I can tie up his units, that's the goal with this unit on turn 1. So I tagged the bikes that they don't have any fallback and shoot or fallback in action. I don't think I could have got to these guys. And I wanted to stay out of Heroic Intervention with the Fight First Owling Banshees. So they moved up, spread out. We did kill the 5-man that was right here. They were our charge target. So when we moved up, he basically reacted, moved a little bit back, and we used them as the charge target. Once we charge into them, we pile in, and then consolidate, and then we tagged these guys over here. And obviously they're not going to one-shot the bike. So that was that. Couldn't get anybody over here. These guys moved up 6 inches away and did Locust in the center. We did try and hide Zod as much as possible in this terrain feature, so it was like a diagonal going this way. So his line of sight, he had to land kind of where this dice was to see him. And if he does land there, this guy, again, auto-advances 18, so basically I can auto-advance up to here and try and kill whatever lands there. So again, it was kind of like a bait where he has to kill that unit, and if he doesn't kill that unit, I think I just win by launching him out on the Wa turn. But he goes for it. He takes the bait, essentially, which I think wasn't... If he does kill the whole unit, it's kind of really good for his side. So he goes for it. He picks up Bahara, or whatever the guy is. The Striking Scorpions commit, so the Striking Scorpions commit. They're the second rank to go into them. I countercharge with Boss Snickrot. Boss Snickrot was doing Sabotage on turn 1, but since I had to countercharge, I failed the Sabotage because I moved, which lost 3 points against him, or else I would have got 100. But instead, I heroic intervention, and I don't kill them all anyway. So he actually whiffed on a lot of his attacks, and he has a 5-up invuln save. Bahara, though, sorry if I'm making his name wrong, but this guy with these guys, they had to land there to get the line of sight on everybody, and he did shoot everything into the Gretchen unit. I did a lot of wounds. There was 4 wounds on the run herders, and then a lot of like AP 0, so 6-up saves going into them. What was freaking hilarious, though, which I've never seen before, why I took this picture, was because there was one Gretchen alive after the shooting. And with that Gretchen living, technically he's still leading a unit. And with him still leading a unit, he gets -1 to wound always. And since there's only one model in the battle, whatever unit, you do the average or the higher of the 2 toughnesses. So since the Gretchen's toughness 2, he's toughness 5, you do toughness 5 with -1 to wound. What? So these striping scorpions were wounding me on 6s, which was just fucking hilarious. Never happened before ever, because there's never ever one Gretchen alive. So that's how Zod lived, because he had assassinate. So he tried to kill Zod for assassinate. Zod lives on 1 wound after that charge, which is just nuts. He did steal, I think, the primary, though, because he had 3 guys left. I only had 2 guys left. So he stole that primary, and then I only had 5 going into turn 2 for primary, which was good on him. He moves up, shoots everything into the bikes, kills the bikes pretty easily. Everybody else is kind of like waiting around to launch out. These guys are saving their reactor move if I move up and shoot them. And then these guys get on the point, make that sticky, make that sticky, make that sticky. And this was... What was all the 6s? Oh, that was probably the rockets, maybe? How many 6s did we roll? That's what it was. So the rockets. These are the rocket shots, right? It's either Kamehameha, like go ham and roll all the 6s in the world, or no 6s. So the rockets move up from here to there. They advance like really far, get within 9 inches. All these guys advance up, stay 1 inch away, so in case he does react to move, I can still make that charge. We do wah this turn. I kind of use these guys as a slingshot to get guys moved up, kill them, and slingshot into potentially these guys or these guys. And then over here, I have the other bikes to basically move up, shoot, and charge down here. So we're trying to stop his primary as much as possible, but this is our wild turn. This is how many 6s we rolled. So we rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 6s. That adds another 18 rockets into the shot, and they already started off with blast. So it's 63 plus 10 each, so plus 12 plus 18. So we just fucking annihilate all of these guys. Like, just I didn't have anything to charge because he just died. He just got deleted off of the table. What? Sure. Second game, insane. So I just blew my entire load on this freaking uppy downy unit. The other guys came down via here. I had enough range or measurement to fit all 6 copters back here. He left a nice little bubble back here. They were there to basically get some shots off on this unit right here to whittle them down before they get out, or kill the Banshees, because the Banshees are very, very, very scary. Up here, Gaz does move up, launch out, make the charge. He kills these guys pretty easily. We move up and tie these guys up, so these guys are in combat. And then down here, we get on that objective. So we basically were holding these 2 objectives. We have a shit ton of models in this objective to try and keep that. We bring in our guys over here to be within 24 inches of the Hawks in case they survived. They didn't survive. This guy advances up to here. And then our bikes basically moved up, advanced, shot, and charged these guys on the point. So now it's his clapback. We have 54 minutes left. He has 51 minutes left. We're doing great on clock. And then his turn, he tries to launch everybody out. So these guys launch out, and he kills basically all of Gaz's unit. These guys move this way to try and shoot Gaz's unit as well. There's only 2 bikes left over here. He still has both guns, but we're going to ignore them because we don't need them. The Banshee chick moves up here, charges in, kills all but 1 bike. On the clapback, we basically move back. We shoot the Banshees with the last bike that lived, killed the last 2, and left her on 2, but she can't advance and charge anymore. He holds his home field objective because I could only get one guy on the objective. All these bikes move up and finish off this unit. They have a horde move, which I didn't know or forgot about. So he horde moved into me, and then I just killed him with the amount of attacks that these guys have with his toughness 3. But yeah, these guys are slowly running forward the flash kits to try and do something by turn 5. We hold this one objective pretty easily. We have this one pretty easily. And now down here we have 6 Kaptas on the point with the reactive move, and these 2 guys are tying this up. So all he has left going into turn 4 is the character with 2 wounds, these 3 guys on the point, 2 big guns, these 3 guys tied up in combat, and the Warwalker, and that's it. So after this, I think we essentially talk it out. We get up to 98 to 32. If we would have held one more primary here, we would have had 100. Or if I would have finished off Sabotage, we would have had 100. So I messed up there. Engage in all fronts. Shit. Fuck, I didn't mark engage in all fronts. I should have had 100. Gosh darn it. Turn 2. What did we have? This is turn 1. Turn 2, we had all 4. We had 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck! We didn't mark engage in all fronts. Oh, shit. So we would have got 100. Oh, well, my bad. 2, 5, 10, 6. Yeah, you guys can see there. 6. And then we had 15 because we had Call the Horde. Which, what was this Call the Horde target? This unit, maybe? Area denial, recover assets, and call the horde, or bring it down, one of those 2. And then finally, he had 5/5 for primary. The last 3 turns, or the last 2 turns, we try and keep him off the primary game, which is, again, the whole goal of this list is to deny primary as much as possible. For us, we had 5, 15, 15, 15. So we did max out primary there. And then down here, he had 2 for area denial. Assassinate, he tried to do on turn 1. And then he ditched assassinate. He got overwhelming force for 5, and then 1 for engage in all fronts, and then 2, 2, and then 0. But yeah, again, always great to play Ty. Aeldar this time, he usually has AdMech and stuff like that. But these are our hey dudes. So somebody commented with the one photo, and they said, "What's with the shoes?" And Keevil said it's just a I played baseball my whole life, so we have very weird superstition where you have to kind of do the same thing over and over. Every time I stepped in the batter's box, I put my left glove on, right glove on. I zip-locked, or Velcro, picked up my helmet, hit it 3 times, put it on my head, swung the bat 3 times, and then stepped into the box. So I did that routine every single time going into the box. I don't know why, it's just weird superstition. So once I won my first GT with these shoes on, I always wore these shoes. These are my GT shoes. They're starting to get a little bit dirty, but the red, white, and blue American flag, hey dudes, I only wear them for 40k GT. And then on Sundays is my GT boxers. We have red, white, and blue boxers, the flag. So I wear those on Sundays only for the GTs. I don't wear them at home. I only wear them for GTs. They are washed. Don't worry, I do wash them. But yeah, I wear those on Sundays. So superstition. Super fun story. If you guys care about that, let me know in the comments what weird superstitions you have in 40k. Do you roll them a specific way? Do you move your models a specific way? Do you touch your models in weird spots? Let me know in the comments below. But on game 3 is against our boy. This game is fucking hilarious. This is 40 Khorne Berserker Warband. Super awesome list. Super awesome guy. One of the funnest opponents I had at this GT. So I cannot wait to talk about this game because Makari, 30-something invuln saves. No lie. It was nuts. So stay tuned for that video. If you guys want to support the channel, head over to the merch store. Appreciate it, guys. Good luck, and we'll see you in the next battle report soon. All right, guys, thanks for sticking towards the end of the video. If you guys want to support the channel, all the links in the description below, which we'll go over. But these right here, we have 3D prints of Cypher, Tech Priest, Phobo Libby, Combi Libby, Lieutenant, Calidus, Codiez, and the Lord of Contagion, all those are up for sale. Message me on Discord. All these widgets, the 6-inch, 2-inch, 3-inch, 1-inch, they pop out. Those are up for sale. The 9-inch widget, the 1 CP token, where you guys can keep track of the CP every single game. The token markers for Chaos and Grey Knights, they're poker chips. Those are really good for sticky objectives. And then also the wound gauges and the fuck you and fuck me tokens are up for sale as well. And we have a new sponsor, Snot Goblin Terrain. They are really, really cool. What's great about them is you can customize them for any layout. So if you run Games Workshop layout, or if you run WTC layout, you can run it that way. And the best part, it's super hard plastic, not going to break on you. And also it's all fully painted. So check on the link below if you guys want to check these guys out. We use them in our streams and they look super awesome on the stream, but it's really good to travel into all your stores and bring them with you. So check those guys out. Then we still have 3D6 Wargaming, where if you guys want some custom templates, you guys can click on these. And then our new and improved Rexar lasers, laser lights with the Dirtbag logo on them. These guys are at a lot of local GTs, especially in the Texas area, but these lines are, or these lasers are rechargeable. So definitely be picking this up. I'm going to be getting sent one of these so I can show you guys on the live stream and stuff like this. But you guys get the Dirtbags and the lasers rechargeable, so highly recommend the Rexar lasers in the description below. Look at this. Look at that line. It is so good. And it's rechargeable. At the top, it's got the USB. Just plug it right in. Good to go. This shit is legit. And lastly, guys, the merch store. This I love seeing at GTs. When you see it across the room, you see your own logo, which is so cool. It's the red, white, and blue. We have the hats as well. They're all flex fit with the Dirtbags logo on the back. I just love wearing backwards hats. But all of these are available in the Printify shop. It's print to order, so you can get all these shirts, different sizes, different colors. We also have the old school stuff. We have the Nurgling. We have mugs, which you can fit your entire hand in, and some of the Grey Knight logos as well. So let me know what I'm missing. You can message me on Discord, but stay tuned. If you guys are interested in the Patreon, that'll come up last. So appreciate it, guys, and let's keep it going. What is up, gents? 40k Dirtbags here. If you guys are interested in joining the Dirtbag Nation over at patreon.com, you get a bunch of perks. What we did in 2024 was we really expanded. I had traveled a ton and I played my ass off in 40k. Right now we're ranked #1 best player in the United States on ITC rankings. We were the #1 Chaos Space Marine player in the world this year in 2024. 2 years ago, we got ranked #1 Grey Knight player in the world, and this year we're probably going to go into Death Guard, hopefully when the new Codex comes out, or Emperor's Children. But you guys, if you guys want that head coach or that coach always in your corner, just to ask questions, bounce ideas off, that's what the competitive Dirtbag and the Dirtbag Nation is all about. If you guys want to support the channel, you head over to patreon.com. You can join the JUSTICAR tab, which is $5 a month. You guys get access to the Discord Patreon tab. You have to be a patron to get into that Discord, and also I'm always there. All the other coaches are there. Basically, it's just such a good community over on Discord that you guys get specific access to it that only Patreons can get. If you guys want to bump that up, the competitive Dirtbag tier, you guys get to message me or another Grandmaster or another Dirtbag coach over the Dirtbag Nation to add unlimited questions, list ideas, list reviews, and bounce ideas off of. That's what having a coach in your corner is all about. If you guys want to bump up to the Grandmaster tier, that tier you get every perk under the sun. So basically you get access to Discord, you get one-on-one coaching, you get a call once a month if you guys would like to go over any RTTs coming up, any GTs coming up, any list reviews live over Discord chat, and also a special perk that Grandmasters get. If you guys want any video suggestions like we do all the time with these table setups that we just upgraded thanks to the Patreons, you guys get suggestions or battle reports you want to see specifically played live by a coach or myself on the next battle report, or a live battle report coming up on the Patreon. So you guys get obviously first access to all the videos. We post them first on patreon.com, but there's just a ton of benefits to having a professional coach that plays this game all the time at the very, very high competitive level in your corner at all times. And that's really what the Dirtbag Nation is all about, getting you guys better at 40K, the basics, and being good in your community. So if you guys want to support the channel, I really appreciate it. Couldn't have done it without you guys in 2024, 2025. I am super stoked for, super excited for. We really want to get a bigger studio going. That is going to be my focus in 2025, is really growing the community on YouTube and Patreon specifically. So thank you so much for 2024, all my Patreons. If you guys are interested in joining and want that coach in your corner, head over to patreon.com and support the channel. Appreciate it.